First, I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone today and thanking all of you for being here on this happy, albeit wet, day. It's no accident that each and every one of you is here today and was invited to be here because you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of Greg and Jen. I truly can't think of a better venue than this gorgeous home for an occasion that I know is not only monumental for the wedded couple to be, but for all of us who are lucky to know and to love them as individuals, but even more so as a perfect pairing. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete, the person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place, the person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day without them. For Greg, that happened over 20 years ago when he met me and we became best friends. But about 3 years ago, he met Jen, who I have to admit is pretty wonderful too. I know how deeply these two care for and love for one another, and I feel privileged to be here today among all of you as a witness to their commitment to a lifetime of love for one another. I think I've had the good fortune to meet most of you here today at some point or another. But for those of you whom I haven't met, my name is Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
I have the privilege of not only being one of Greg's best friends, but I'm also his sister-in-law. Now, Greg and Jen have asked that I keep this speech short, classy, family-friendly, and they have politely asked me to leave out stories that are unflattering to either of them. So, I've had to nix stories that are about previous flings, drugs or alcohol, encounters with the police, but I do feel comfortable saying that I told you so. This is exactly what I said to Greg when I learned that their relationship was truly becoming serious. As a third-party spectator to their developing love, it was extremely clear that the two of them represent a perfect pair, because each of them complements the other so well. They balance one another. And while each of them is a tremendous individual on their own, together they're even better. And being better together as a team, a unit, and partners in crime, is what has been many years in the making and ultimately leads us here today, witnessing their commitment to one another in front of those that love us the most. I wish I could tell you a single story about Greg and Jen that summarizes their relationship and how they enrich each other's lives and the lives of each of us. But the truth is, there isn't one single event that's a good summary of what they mean to me, to each of us, and to each other. But what I do know is that both of them care deeply and passionately for each other. They protect one another. They make each other laugh. They think outside of themselves. That time magically seems to fly and slow down when they're together. They help one another in ways that are both obvious and unnoticed and always appreciated. I also know it's not just anyone with whom you can have communication with simply a look. Or remember the weirdest names and the most random facts. Or surprise each other with reservations at a restaurant you've been eyeing for years. Or say, I'm sorry. every time it's warranted, eventually. They do that for and with each other. It's also my personal experiences with Greg and Jen that highlight the quality of their love. It doesn't matter if I'm with them in person or simply in a bizarre group text with them. When I'm engaging with Greg and Jen, I'm always enjoying myself. And I'm certain that's what is part of what makes them so special to each of us. How happy and contented we feel when we are with them. And what I wish for them on their wedding day is that their life together as a team is one of complete contentment, full of those moments that they wish would never end, and that they continue to make one another smile and laugh as they make each of us do. So dearly beloved and honored guests, we are gathered today together here to join Greg and Jen in the union of marriage. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, Gregory, and with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. The bride and groom have prepared vows that they will read now. I know. Who would like to go first?
I take you, Greg, as my husband. I promise to snuggle with you every night. I promise to laugh at your silly jokes. To not watch the next episode without you, or at least pretend like I haven't already seen it. I promise to support you in all of your dreams and adventures, and lift you up when you are down. I promise to love you and Annabelle, always and forever. Through whatever may come. You're my best friend and the love of my life. I thank heaven for you.
Jen, I take you to be my wife. I promise to be true, faithful, and love you till the day I die. I promise to find you a better fishing spot so you can actually catch a fish. I promise to be honest and kind, even if you aren't rooting for the Eagles. I promise to be there for you no matter what. I promise to call you immediately after I kill a deer so you can field dress it. Jen, you are my today, my tomorrow, my forever.
And now, Greg, do you take Jen to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others, and holding only unto her forevermore?
I do.
And Jen, do you take Greg to be your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others, and holding only unto him forevermore? Thank you for sharing your vows with all of us. The rings you are about to place on each other's fingers are symbols of the love you expressed. They will remind you of the vows you have just spoken and of the love that you have for one another. Greg, place the ring on Jen's finger and repeat after me. As this ring encircles your finger,
As this ring encircles your finger,
from this moment forward,
from this moment forward,
so will my love forever encircle you.
so will my love forever encircle you.
You will never walk alone.
You will never walk alone.
My heart will be your shelter.
My heart will be your shelter.
My arms will be your home.
My arms will be your home.
We will walk through life as partners and best friends.
We will walk through life as partners and best friends.
I promise to do my best to love, cherish, and accept you,
I promise to do my best to love, cherish, and accept you,
just the way you are.
just the way you are.
I give you my heart until the end of time.
I I give you my heart until the end of time.
I have no greater gift to give.
I have no greater gift to give.
Now, Jen, place the ring on Greg's finger and repeat after me.
Your other hand.
As this ring encircles your finger,
As this ring encircles your finger eventually,
from this moment forward,
from this moment forward,
so will my love forever encircle you.
so will my love forever encircle you.
You will never walk alone.
You will never walk alone.
My heart will be your shelter. My arms will be your home. We will walk through life as partners and best friends. I promise to do my best to love, cherish, and accept you, just the way you are. I give you my heart until the end of time. I have no greater gift to give. To make your relationship work will take love. Continue to date each other. Take time to show each other that your love and marriage will grow stronger with time. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and to grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged today. And now it is my honor and delight to declare you married. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. You may now kiss your bride. Yay, we did it.